South Africa playing France, and for Les Bleuets, it is the luxury of an unchanged 23 from the semi-final. The centre pairing that shone down the road at the Avchala maintains Bastien Razau and match winner Adrien Dro in the midfield. Gaban Garro chimed in with 2 tries, and the ever-present back row of Raphael Audebert and Elijah Ibsayen continues to have its captain, its talisman at 7, Luca and Gisela Machi. For South Africa, there are some changes. Luan Hiomi, not suspended, but unselected due to the uncertainty around his position. So Alzeelan Felix will start at fullback. If you're looking for points, look no further than Kutadzo Rasivaga and Yakin Ahmed. A hat-trick for the first, 23 for the other, and there's a couple of changes in the pack, with Risi Makosa and Wasi Viambuera being drafted into the back row. A Junior World Championship showdown, 7 years in the making. South Africa, the reigning champions, against France, in for a 5th final, and undoubtedly the modern-day powerhouses of the Northern Hemisphere. They won the first 3, going back to back to back. But England got the better of them in the mother city 2 years ago, whilst for South Africa, it is a 4th final as they bid for a 3rd crown and their first title defence.
L'étendard sanglant élevé, l'étendard sanglant élevé. Entendez-nous dans le campagne, murmure ces féroces soldats qui viennent jusque dans nos bras, égorger ces campagnes. Aux armes, citoyens! Possible until we shall stand. Let us live and strive for freedom in South Africa, our land.
Pomp, passion, ceremony,
Make sure we smile at some
and pageantry.
Paulo.
A night to savour in the Georgian capital, but Tom May, the stakes so high between South Africa and France.
Yeah, both teams the definition of power and pace, but given the current conditions, it's a real test of both of these teams and their ability to manage territory, manage possession, and convert any opportunity that comes their way.
Well, both these nations, no glory in recent memory, but these are new crews, new groups of young men. Does a bond exist more eternal than that brotherhood of champions? We talk of legends being made here, but even some of the greats of yesteryear, the giants of today, not even all they can say. They came, they conquered, they reached the under-20 summit. Hardy Salveia, Cheslin Colby, Antoine Dupont, all failed in their under-20 title bids. But 23 of either France or South Africa will leave Tbilisi with immortality. Ruben Keane comes the third Australian to referee a Junior World Championship final. The last one, Nick Berry, who was at the helm of Ireland, New Zealand earlier this morning. The collision of two titans in Tbilisi.
Knock-on advantage.
South Africa's Junior Boks versus Les Bleuets of France. The Junior World Championship final. Keleteona
Advantage over for the knock-on.
looking for an inside run that is offered willingly. Les Bleuets, Les Blancs tonight. And Ibsayen with a big carry and a stricken South African in the background as France build outside the South African 22. Keleteona switching direction back to the right once more. One of those who fell short of the final in Northern Italy last year. Beautiful hands that belie the damp conditions here in Tbilisi.
Got penalty advantage.
French waves.
Offside.
Washing over the South Africans early and deep into their 22. Gabin Garot, a brace in the semi-final. It was all about set piece and power play until that man, Adrian Drot, stepped up for the winner.
Still got advantage 9.
In the dying embers against New Zealand. Anji Seramachi, his carry then, it's awkward between Tio and Frisak. But a bright start from Les Bleuets.
Well, a bright start, some incredible handling.
8.
Including from the likes of Gabin Garot.
Yep. Mark's over here.
He's been chucking it down for the past 40 minutes, and still we've seen two out the back of the hand passes right on the money from France.
Thank you. Ball coming here. Okay. Yep. Thank you. On the front man, please.
South Africa know all too well about the threat that this French set piece poses. Utterly ruthless when they get a sniff of the paint, and the pack purring and prowling towards the southern hemisphere line. Anji Seramachi, real pressure on the hands, but a penalty always coming.
Well, they got a real head of steam up, didn't they, quickly there, the French.
7 through the side.
Dispatched all of those South African defenders. And then
number 7.
Luke Cannon, guilty of coming into the side.
Lucas. Touch.
Riding high up the maul.
7.
And now Keleteona. And France with another opportunity.
Off the line, please.
Off the line, boys, off the line.
Off the line.
Off the line.
Wait till they're down, please, Green.
Big contest.
Contest is good.
From Heinrich Tron. And a squabble to see who emerges with it in their hands. Wheeling and writhing to the floor. France can't resource it, and that is a big early mauling moment for the South Africans.
Well, a big contribution from Heinrich Tron. Got his hands on the ball, disrupted.
Remember what I said about the mark?
The French play knew exactly what was coming.
Mark's here.
And once that disruption had taken place, got himself back involved, and then did the right thing through listening to Ruben Keane, killed the ball. Turnover, South Africa ball. And just looking at the setup here.
Crouch! Bind!
Umbrella at the back, but also the tank that is Ethan Adams just posed, ready to come and support his back row teammate.
Down.
Well, no one does dominant carries quite like the Junior Boks.
Okay. When it's stable, feed the ball, please. Okay?
When it comes to this competition, but they need to get the ball out safely first.
Okay, Mark's here.
Oliver
Set
Reed,
to the left, please. And stay.
Siposetu Mbelele, the captain, and Dani Boer-Kruger up against the might of Matteo Frisac, Gaban Garot, and Alexandre Lonlois.
Crouch!
Plenty of top 14 minutes
Bind!
up against some URC campaigners. Immense pressure. Sees both front rows spit out, and the adventure of Rassi Varga is deployed early. Guia had to slip and slide, just misjudged the skipping ball. And how about that? Look at the celebrations from the South Africans too.
We'll just check out the kick chase from Ethan Adams and Marcus Muller. Ball didn't bounce exactly where, well, no one knew where it was going to bounce. Least of all, Axel Guia. He just left himself with a bit too much to do.
To the left, please.
And South Africa turning a fairly ordinary kick into something special just through hard work.
There's a great atmosphere being generated by the South African friends and family. I know there seems to be a cohort of medical students out studying in Tbilisi as well, who I understand have been to nearly every match as well, lending their decibels to the Junior Boks support. Split field for Andre Schumann
Reset.
to pick a point of attack, but Ruben Keane's got his work cut out with these front rows.
Going through the mark. Reset. Okay. Okay, we're both here. Quick reset, please.
Well, Ruben Keane just trying to speed
To the
up
left. Let's go.
the set piece. Always a fair amount going on. Conversations internally and externally in and around those front rows, but South Africa with a good platform to attack. Seen how good a decision maker Yakin Ahmed is in these situations, reacting to what's in front of him.
Advantage.
The first scrum penalty of the evening belongs to South Africa, and the second moment of the night down the left edge belongs to Rassi Varga. Pass asked far too much of JD Hatting.
Okay.
Well, they had a crack, didn't
Wide
they, South
side
Africa?
head collapsing.
In these conditions, crucial, you
3
get
points.
yourself a bit more depth.
Paulo, just confirm we're on the mark.
Takes a bit longer to try and catch the ball
Yeah, we're on
cleanly.
the mark.
It's far
Side head
easier
collapsing.
for the defence in these conditions to apply pressure to the attack if you're flat, giving yourself no time.
Yakin Ahmed.
Saving grace tonight is that it's not going to go into a backfield.
He can kick a ball, that's for sure. There's two South African 2010s in action as we speak. And they're both scoring points for the green and gold. Vusi Moyo for the seniors as we speak against Wales, but crucially for us in Tbilisi, Yakin Ahmed with the first points of the final, and they belong to the Junior Boks. Well, Rassi Varga was put in an impossible spot.
Well, the only thing you can do there as a winger is give yourself a bit more space, stand on the touchline so you can actually know where the line is. That was heading in direct into touch for sure.
How many?
Caught it, but then it was a good kick chase from Dro and Ratez.
Complete breakdown in the roles and responsibilities. Oh, Keleteona
And there is a compete
almost,
from green. Not straight.
almost did something brilliant.
From green. Overextended. Okay. Okay. Just feet underneath you. Okay,
Lots of friends and family of the French have flown in.
Okay. Yep.
In
To the left
fact,
again, please. Yep.
the girlfriends of Gambangaro and Lucas, Angie Seramachi, jetting in today to surprise as well. Video compilations put together by everyone involved in the 20 setup. Messages from Roman Intermac, Fabien Bois,
Bind!
Barry, who was playing in this team last year, but now a fully fledged
Use it!
French international on a Southern Hemisphere tour. Muller, Marcus Muller just flies into the French midfield and drags Dro along for the ride. Silky, slippery. Chesil Juice with a scrum hat on today.
Both defenders are low. Okay, stop in the middle, wait.
Ahmed picks out Ratez,
You're on the mark.
and it's an easy mark.
Yeah, nice and calm
Okay,
from
you're a good 10
Ratez.
meters there.
Exactly what France, especially
Let's go, 11.
all of that forward pack, would want to see from someone in the back three. And there's someone upfield. I don't know whether it might be Adrien Dro. Just down. Oh, he's taking a bit of a bang to the face.
Time off, please.
Sebastian Rassal.
We're just cleaning blood off a white player. Time is off. Time is off.
He was immense in the semi-final defensively. And they won't want to lose him so early.
Is it a blood substitution?
Speak about others.
Okay.
Calvin Gorgier, he was wearing the 12 jersey
He's being subbed for
this
blood.
time last year.
Okay.
Now he's won a top 14 final for Toulouse, and
Yes, I've been told you're being subbed for blood.
he's
Okay.
amassing French caps left, right and centre.
And we've got nothing in the background there,
Razal
Paolo, in terms of foul play.
has had his nose plastered to the rest of his face.
Okay.
We'll lose him to a blood replacement.
Okay, water off now,
Diego
please.
Jurd of La Rochelle
Water.
will be dispatched early.
Water off, please. Yeah, it's okay.
It was that big carry,
Keep
wasn't
in
it,
the right
from
places, we've got time.
Marcus Muller straight up the
Okay,
guts.
wait, please wait.
Straight over the top of Bastien
Time
Razal.
Over the 15. Okay, advantage. Number 6.
Raphael
Slowing down the maul.
Audebert just trapped in the legs of all and everyone. Keleteona once again is called back for an earlier fault. This time it's
Number
his
6, late sack,
number
affecting
6.
them all. Number 6, late sack, affecting them all momentum.
Raphael Edebert guilty there, but France just got to be careful they don't give too many pointless penalties away.
Okay, that's good.
Just invites South African pressure in their own half.
Umbelele goes to the banker ball at the front. And Rassi Varga is the decoy for Ahmed to show, but not go too far. Viambuera, third different number 8 in 3 games, the big games for South Africa. Kevin Foot seeing the back row as entirely interchangeable. There are big carrying threats everywhere. One of the biggest is Adams. It's a crunching tackle that saves a certain try. Viambuera, another carry for the number 8, Ahmed. Well, he's not afraid of finding contact either. It's a green and gold onslaught. But France have stood up to the examination.
Knock on.
Well, that'll give a lot of confidence to the French team.
Yep.
They can stand toe for toe
I'm going to come to your side,
with some of the biggest carriers that this tournament has seen.
Mark said again, let's go.
Smashed on the gain line. Standards have been set. The bar's high from France, but it needs to remain there.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Another massive absorption of pressure on the necks and shoulders of the 2 front rows. The skipping, tricky ball. Takes
Green,
2.5 attempts to gather. Up climbs Rassi Varga.
That's taken back by White.
Guia once again finds himself sliding along the greasy turf. Angie Seramachi, such a key ball carrier, general energizer with regards to the French's momentum. Just spills forward. Handy territorial game, but so too the possession. As Baptiste Verschambre advances France's cause. Frisa. Almost to the halfway line. Angie Seramachi, one-on-one with Muller.
Okay, knock-on advantage over.
Good few phases under the belts of the French here. But Guillard,
inside 50.
It's not the strike that he was after by any stretch of the imagination. And another uncharacteristic error from the French. Just undoes their good work.
Yeah, sometimes I think the temptation when players are in their own half, they always go for a 50-22, which sometimes just affects the contact that these players are getting with their kicks.
Green, keep coming.
That just needed to be kicked downfield and for France to apply pressure through the kick chase.
Well, this is all feeding in to the foundations of the South African attack. We had front row seats of that throw that, if it had been allowed to continue, would have gone straight to Yakin Ahmed at fly half.
Line out. Line out option.
I think banking on the French not putting up a contest.
Green, here.
And getting undone.
Yeah, that's okay.
But South Africa, no team have enjoyed more possession, more territory throughout the competition. They're around about 60% in both regards across the 4 matches leading to this point. And they know what to do with it as well.
No 7. Use it.
No one scores more points in possession than the South Africans.
Knock on by White.
But it's the French who were swarming them. Rassi Varga looks up and just sees a blur of blue and white.
Good. We'll come back for the knock on.
But a knock on in the initial aerial contest.
Yeah, it's always difficult, those aerial contests. We've seen
you happy here?
how hard that area is in terms of the competitive nature of it.
Keep this standard up, okay? This is good.
These conditions make it even trickier.
Green, let's go.
It's tricky right now for players just even keep their feet.
If you like scrums, and scrums
Crouch!
with quadruple XL humans in, then this is the opening 17.5 minutes for you. Just the noise they make on impact.
Advantage.
And South Africa chewing through Les Bleuets.
White standing up under pressure.
They are such a compact unit, the
White
South
front row
Africans.
standing
Not
up
the
under
biggest
pressure.
in the competition, but boy, do they know how to work it as an 8.
Yes.
Well, they're almost born scrummaging. That's what they live and breathe off. Both of these packs will pride themselves on how good they are at the set piece. And this will be mentally damaging for France right now.
Switch is good. More setup is
To
good.
the tail, South Africa go. They stretch their ambition and they reap the rewards with some early meters. Umbelele
No, you're on the outside.
almost being sucked into the vortex, but he maintains control.
Yeah, we're still going.
And the blocking bodies, who call themselves Boks,
Okay, that's once.
just clear the path up to the 22. Schumann gets his space shut down by Rates. Fiambuela almost into the 22. Don't worry, Ethan Adams will get you there. The man they call the tank. Umbelele. Aggression rising in the carries of the South Africans and surging through the half holes. Hatting. Kruger. Umbelele. Keleteona, the fly half, landing a shot on the South African hooker. Then it's Cannon. Always seems to make meters. The South African 7.
Use it.
But France are standing firm.
Wait.
Adams. Oh, the read from Jerd, saving France.
Knock on
But Adams
advantage.
threatening again. Muller spills.
It's been lost
And
forward
France
by your
can't
player.
go on the counter. But you have to
Lost
tip
forward
your
by
hat to
Green,
the French defence.
And then by White. Scrum.
Well, that's relentless. Completely and utterly relentless from South Africa.
Okay, we've got multiple players
Direct,
down. Time off, please.
physical, aggressive. But as you say, most impressively, matched toe for toe physically
It's okay.
by the
We've got
French.
multiple players. Yep.
Just watching through that series of phases, no
okay?
competition at the breakdown. They just want numbers on their feet because they know when South Africa get
You guys
this
are coming
deep up the
under
field,
pressure. Okay. I
they
need
just
you to stay
need numbers
down.
on their feet.
Okay,
And
I'm
they're
happy
going
with
to
them at
come
the moment.
direct.
Okay.
So France need to have those defenders there to protect that sort of area of territory.
We've seen a really varied style of rugby from South Africa throughout this championship. Completely different team to the side that won the championship last year, that was built on just some behemoth men. There, it felt like that was an alpha off. There wasn't too much variety. They were throwing bodies into Frenchmen and almost taking it to them and say, can you handle our physicality?
Well, I think also, a bit like I said, just at the very start, prior to the kickoff, this is all about managing the conditions. And sometimes, as much as you want to go from touchline to touchline, you just can't do it. Might be one or two passes, and then it needs to be a big carry.
I've just told Lucas. Okay.
Whether you change angle or you're clobbered by two French defenders, you need to get over the gain line. Really, in conditions like this is rugby at its very base level of I need to go forward in that direction, you try and stop me. At some point, the quality of these players will unlock space and they'll be away.
Well, the conditions that Tom references was a deluge for about an hour after the third place final was concluded between New Zealand and England. New Zealand coming out the winners, but thunder, lightning,
number 7. Keep the water
torrential
off,
rain pouring down. It's altered the landscape of this fabulous stadium that we're in. That it's just nestled
number 7,
in the foothills of the mountains that
let's bring a sub on, please.
Enclose the capital city of Tbilisi. It's a real theatre for sport here.
Number 7, okay.
And it's a theatre that one of our protagonists, Luke Cannon, is going to be taken away from. Instead,
all right. Mark set.
We'll have
left,
Gert
please.
Kemp,
Good.
who started at number 8 in the semi-final.
Time back on.
Well, he's unlucky to start on the bench. 3 turnovers against England, not to mention
Crouch!
42 rucks hit.
Bind!
Engine.
Set! Use it!
Ibsayen makes good meters. Yakin
Inside
Ahmed is
still,
called
counter's
upon
fine.
to help out his back row.
Enough now. Use it!
Solid lump despite having 10 on his back. You don't fear for him in the contact, that's for sure. And he must have been in by a whisker.
It's quite interesting, isn't it, when you look across the teams. You've got the varying different shapes of 10s that are there pulling strings. Jake DL, 30-foot tall, wiry, long levers, kicky game. Yakin Ahmed, pocket rocket.
Adams as low slung and combative as they come.
Take him back into the 50.
Ahmed has completely gotten under that one. Giard just glides into the sky.
No.
Had no right to take that.
Okay, let's take him back into
Angie
the 50.
Seramachi may just profit from the loose ball. Sort of runs with it with an air of chaos, doesn't he? Angie Seramachi. Difficult to tackle, reluctant to be dragged down, and that is quite brilliant from Val Zidon Felix.
No one. No, he's maintained his feet. No.
Schumann, that's more on the money, that's more contestable. Cheswell Juice just losing his footing and almost coming in with a slide tackle. It's almost fortunate that France took off to try and claim it.
Yeah, I just wonder how that might have affected Guillard as he goes up to catch the ball.
Okay.
Certainly would have distracted him, the fact that he had
Nothing changes now, much better.
Cheswell Juice
Same thing,
sliding underneath him.
Okay, that's our standard. Let's go.
That was the previous one. But it's a good position to attack from. And it's a really threatening position. Ahmed, Adams, Muller. Physical threats everywhere.
Bind! Yep. Early, White.
Adams is Mr. Route One. Brings in Felix.
Player falling.
He's got a little more guile than sorcery in his feet. Ahmed, head down, straight in front. Let's go. It's bruising. It's direct. It's getting the job done for South Africa right now, and they can't live with Adams' physicality right now. Another Frenchman sat down on his derrière, courtesy of the power of the South African centre. Now there's some undefended backfield for Rassi Varga to go hunting in.
Wide retreat.
And Guillard has done fantastically there.
It's a good clearance from Guillard, who's put under a huge amount of pressure from the ball from Rattez.
Okay,
Intelligent kick from Schoeman, which just meant that he had to play the ball. And then one swing of that long right lever of Guillard's.
If it's clear, we'll get it, okay? Come in. Time back on.
France are back to their initial starting 15. Bastien Razal is back in the midfield.
Kick was fine.
Was incredibly dexterous.
Wait for your chaser.
And well finessed.
Stop.
To be able to drop that on the toe and chip through in one motion from Adams, but France have found an excellent touch, and Guillard is having some very classy touches himself.
It's an enormous kick. As Adams just holds his hands up. Such a weapon when you can have that in the backfield as a team. You know, when you get an opportunity, your fullback can put you 70 metres up the field.
Contest is good.
Set piece is something of a lottery for both sides at the moment. South Africa probably the more disruptive for Les Bleuets right now. Raz, can't get a hold of it.
Green, wait!
France sent back to Rattez. Keleteona, he doesn't want to run down that channel because Wasi Viambuera is lurking.
Retreat, 10, stop. Thank you. Taken back.
Felix loses the ball, then his feet, then looks up and sees a prop in front, so says, I'll handle that. But it's error strewn from both sides, it has to be said.
We've got a ball there.
And the conditions definitely playing a factor.
That's a poor mistake from Alzine and Felix. Big kick chase from Matteo Frisak. Stepped, had space and time, but knocked the ball straight out.
Falls through the middle.
Well, Guillard, interestingly, if he'd gone with the flow and broken off and run, he didn't have anyone in front, but instead he stayed chained to his maul.
Through the middle originally.
And then South African arms around him.
Unplayable. No, 4 was originally through the middle. Okay. Time off, please.
More attention.
Okay, we're good.
All right,
water off, please.
Wounded.
Water off, please. We're ready to go.
Wasima Koza. The other change in the back row. Poor old KB Marquet. 2 tries and a brilliant performance in the semi-finals.
Okay, that's what the free kick was
against England. He's one of the leaders of the group.
Let's go.
Their motto for the South Africans for this competition has been love and happiness. And as soon as KB found out that he wasn't going to be selected for the final, they were going for a bit of freshness. He got up, went around the room and shook the hands of every member of the 23.
Crouch!
Who was selected for the showcase game.
Set!
A selfless outlook on the outcome for the greater good of the collective.
Reset. Going across on this side, both. Yep. Going straight across.
There's so much going on in that scrum.
Quick reset.
Both teams really pushing the limits, testing Ruben Keane.
No, I've just given you the message. Mark the set. Let's go.
You just wonder how much more patience he's got. He's giving clear instruction about where he wants that front row to be set, how he wants them to drive.
Crouch! Bind! Set! Advantage.
Power that the French pack can't live with. Muller backing himself, but literally Razal clinging on to his ankle for dear life. Angles a little too sharp for Just.
When they knew what was coming, they were playing advantage, didn't quite come to anything. You could see what Ahmed was trying to do
Yeah, much better.
in threading that ball through.
Why not staying straight in the
For
contest?
Just. But again, the French penalised for not driving straight, and not remaining straight as the drive came on from a South African pack.
Keep those calls coming. White, here, here.
He just got folded in, didn't he?
Thank you.
Mateo
Stay
Frisak.
Stay there.
Backside came out, shoulders went in, clear as day for Ruben Keane.
Interesting to see how Frisak responds
Sack is good.
to this
He's broken
pressure
off.
as well. It's not often that he
Step,
gets chewed
step.
up at scrum time. Top 14 Champions Cup experience.
Release. Need to
Adams is almost the dream centre to have on the shoulder in these conditions.
ground. No, your players held him in.
Ahmed sometimes looks equally as strong. Muller fights through and then gets
Knock on
empty.
advantage.
Knock on coming
So we've got
from
a
the big
knock-on
French
advantage.
shoulder. And spinning away goes Audebert.
Use it.
Well, Frisak gets pretty short shrift
Stay
of a
behind.
couple of South African shoulders. One of them's Trons.
Advantage over.
And it's
Yep.
straight
Come
out
back.
on the full.
Stay alive here. No, it's been passed.
And the advantage had just been called over.
Well, there's too many mistakes here from the French. Squeaking
Yeah.
at the set
White.
piece,
White, I'll
which
get
is
numbers.
putting pressure on
Move.
them. But they're just not managing
7.
to play anywhere near in the right area of the field. South Africa just
Green, I need you to come
continually
to the
coming
mark.
at them.
Okay. Thank you.
Adams, who else? Man marked by Angie Seramachi, but on this time it's crowbarred
50-22
free
is on.
from the hands
I've got that
of
on.
the South African 12.
50-22.
And the boots of Kele Teona punishes the Junior Boks to the tune of a 50-22.
Okay, we're going to keep playing.
Well, that's when you kick and you go for the 50-22.
No, we're going to keep playing.
Brilliant off turnover, no one's at home. Kele Teona on
Lifter.
point,
Is he a
perfect
lifter?
kick.
Okay, time off. It's a front row player.
Well, Ruben Keane wanted to maintain a bit of pace in the game, but France can't do much without their big pillar on the 5-metre line. Mateo Frisak. And concerningly for France, it is his shoulder and a shake of the head.
Okay. What are we doing?
2 peroxide players,
I know.
because Espoirs, and they all dyed their hair for the top 14 Espoir final, which they're victorious in.
Get water off now. Water! Off now, please.
Oh, Frisak had a fairly torrid 5 minutes, isn't he? I think that got
Green,
smashed in
hold.
that carry,
Please.
right on the point of his shoulder.
Stop. Okay, wait. Still waiting. Time is back on. Stay there too. Hold.
Well, the throw just died on Garrot, didn't it? And the carry power
Okay, it's outside. Take him back.
is just immense
Take him back.
from the South Africans, both in back row and in centres. Guillard has Yakin Ahmed clambering all over his torso. And then Adams, who could be a back row, in tandem with Just, come pouring through for the counter.
Well, those wide breakdowns, they're perfect for South Africa to attack.
White.
None of the big forwards floating around. And perfect execution from Just and Ethan Adams. I mean, he might as well be a forward. He's built like one.
Well, Frisak happy to put himself in the spokes once more, but this time the South African forwards trample past him. Penalties are mounting up against the French here.
4, you've come around from the outside. Get him up if you can. Yeah, we're gonna play. 4, swimming around the side.
Things are looking bleak for Mikheil Frisak.
Especially because Ruben Keane's just trying to push the pace of the game, isn't he? He feels it's fairly stop-start at the moment.
Okay, time off, he's being subbed.
So the options are...
Hold. Okay, time is off, we're making a substitution.
My Turpin of Mont-de-Marsan. If you put him on, you'd switch Alexandre Langlois across to the loose head side, but they're going to stay conventional. They're going to go to Dudu.
Patient.
Edouard Junior,
Come in.
Javier
I know.
Njoke,
It's okay.
who is a fine prop to be bringing from the bench, the Racing man. And with prior experience at an under-20s Junior World Championships.
Knock-on advantage over.
Mikheil Frisak needs to get going, needs to
Down, everyone's on.
get off the pitch because his area of the park is coming into play. Felix.
Okay, no.
Secures the ball. And then, well, what happened there? Arms were wide from Viambuera, complaining about something, but the penalty goes the way of Les Bleuets. And they're not hanging around. They want to catch South Africa napping. They want to shred them with their pace. And they go slaloming through the dark green jerseys.
Penalty
until Gert Kemp puts a halt to it. Another penalty, more kickable position. Kelly-Teona, Razal slips one, needs support, it arrives with Celio. France desperately trying to resource a ball, but I don't know how they've done it.
On his feet.
But South Africa have got to the bottom of it all, and they've stolen it with France battering at their try line.
What a moment of brilliance from Alzade and Felix. Tiny in comparison to some of these big fellas running around, body on the line, underneath the ball. Stop that French attack, which was accelerating at a rate of knots. But look at this from Bastien Rassau. Straightened the line up brilliantly.
5.
Probably just needed to get the ball back to two hands, just 1 or 2 steps sooner.
Well, you could take your pick there with Umbalele.
Hawking.
Dummy throw.
Green.
Not straight.
The free kick.
A real hesitancy. And again, the tempo being driven by Baptiste Tio. He made his Bayonne debut in this stadium. France are on here. Guillard holds on and has his space shut down. Kelly-Teona, Ibsayen.
The dominant tackle.
France have come to life in the closing minutes of a stodgy first half, where they struggled to find their gears. Guillard, where can he go? Only back into the heaviest of South African traffic. White jerseys queuing up, desperate to score, and one of them is Romeo Bonamata.
Get off.
The tower from Toulouse stretches his frame across the line for the first try of the final.
Well, Romeo Bonamatin completes a brilliant piece of attack. That's two huge phases that we've seen. One which led to nothing.
It'll get checked,
and ultimately the South African turnover, but that's unstoppable. Big men running hard, increasing the pace, stretching South Africa. And nothing you can do from that distance out, not even the brick of Yakin Ahmed.
Timo, check.
Time off, please. Let's go to the small screen.
What
Timo,
is it with
check,
you?
Check. Paulo, just coming to you.
And cursing tries in this stadium.
I'll show you a potential obstruction by number 10, White.
Okay, we're going to go to the
final
screen.
Takes out a player.
Mikheil Meshki.
So we're looking at the actions of 10 White as potential obstruction. Is that correct?
Mikheil Teona.
Correct.
All right, we're at the screen now.
We are ready. Images coming to you now.
Yep. So we've got 10 in front of the ball carrier there, who clearly impedes the green defender. Are you guys seeing the same thing? There is a shoulder off the ball. Are you seeing the same thing? Yep. Okay, just show us once more there again, Paulo.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm clearly seeing an action to take out the defender by 10 White. It's going to be obstruction and no try. Agree with those facts?
Agree.
Agree with those facts? Okay, Paulo, come back to us. It's going to be obstruction, no try, penalty on the 5 metre.
Do you agree with those facts, Tom?
Well, you've just been looking at my face, so it's a giveaway. I don't necessarily agree with it. I think it's Alzeden Felix who's coming across. I think he just needs to be stronger, more dominant in that area, that close to your line. You can't be
10.
Getting bounced off by a 10 that's not even trying to impact you, really.
I believe there was 2 minutes.
A reprieve.
Yes, you can.
For the South Africans, whose supporters are certainly not quiet ones when it comes to big moments such as that.
Yes.
It was the faintest of shoulders from Teona, but adjudged to have been enough to impede.
Late sack, number 6. He's got
Alzeden Felix and be responsible for the try being scored. So we still wait for our first 5-pointer of the final. Ahmed.
He just tripped.
Saw a glimmer of light. Skuman. Tackle off the ball drawn from his dart to the fringe.
12, tackle with off the ball.
Maybe there's a sting in the South African tail. Couple of rolls might bring it back to the original penalty.
Well, if I was South Africa, I'd be handing the ball
number 12,
to
tackle without the ball.
Ahmed at this point.
And shot called.
With it 3-0.
Middle of the field. Oh, okay. Oh, so I'm on 10. Yep, on the mark. Okay, Mark's over here. Same decision. Is that the mark's changed? Same decision? Okay.
Same decision. The mark has changed and the mark's more easy for Yakin Ahmed, if it can be that far out.
And there will be time for a restart.
Well, distance isn't something that this chap struggles with. Glance over the shoulder just to check the shot clock and see how much he can drain from it. Kicked with unerring accuracy and drive in the semi-final. And he does so too in the final. Moments ago, France thought they had the lead.
Okay, we ready?
But now South Africa double down. 6-0 they lead with seconds left of the first half.
Thank you. Use it. Okay. Yes, that is time. Okay, that's time.
Schumann sends it.
Half time.
He and South Africa are happy with the 6-point lead. It's been a chess match and an arm wrestle, all rolled into 1:40-minute and 7-second half. All the points of the final belong to that man there. But the big talking point will be the France try that was chalked off just before the second penalty. Half-time here in Tbilisi. France 0, South Africa 6.
The stars of tomorrow trying to become the champions of today.
It is the breeding ground for the future stars of the game.
Harry Park, 19, England 20s.
And what now?
My name is Jorenzo Julius.
He's a highlight reel. Youngster with explosive power.
So many wonderful and legendary careers had their genesis in this very competition.
And Dupont is in.
And away with Peter Steph du Toit.
Men's 15s Player of the Year, Peter Steph du Toit.
And the winner, Adi Sabia.
Scored by one of the best young rugby players on planet Earth.
A meeting of muscle, a trial of tactics.
Devastation, drama and delight.
Oh, this is electric. This is outrageous. This should be an under-20s clash for the ages. Brutal efficiency, ruthless accuracy.
Who else, bro?
The Junior World Championships in Georgia 2026. Can't believe it's going to be all over in 40 minutes. We're here at the final, and France are trailing the reigning champions 6 points to 0. The scrum has been a huge focal point of this game. A torrential downpour at the start, making for sodden and challenging handling conditions. And with each scrum that's come and the pressure has mounted,
Wide tight head collapsing.
each team has jockeyed for position
Move.
in their respective halves. South Africa have enjoyed the lion's share of the possession and the territory, and they're the ones who've made it pay, only by a whisker. Yaki and Ahmed with the first points in the match from the tee.
Yeah, and then France back down the other end. Physicality of their own. Felt like
Let's go to the small screen.
they'd
Team mode,
scored.
check. Paulo, just coming to you.
And Ruben Keane took a jog up to the small screen. Ultimately costing France, but they're getting themselves into good positions. Haven't quite managed to make them count just yet.
It's going to be obstruction, no try, penalty on the 5 metre. Off the ball.
Some panto responses from the crowds who are in here, French and South African, and
back for the penalty.
well,
Off the ball.
insult to injury for the French, because moments after that,
Extra roll by
a
Green, we're gonna
penalty
come back for the
won
penalty.
by South Africa, and they didn't know already, Yakin Ahmed will punish you. A long-range penalty to double the lead just before the break. The match stats, well, they tell the tale that we've just told you of very, very little between the sides. The handling errors may be standing out for South Africa, but that is probably in part with the possession that they've had.
Yeah, and I think those passes, I think France have not managed to string a huge amount of phases together consecutively. South Africa, we saw them making the odd handling error, but ultimately, when they've been given an opportunity, albeit penalties, they've taken that and they've made the scoreboard sit in their favour. France, that's going to be the message at half-time from the coaching staff, is like, when we have opportunities, we have to make them count. They won't be very happy, I don't think, with the way they've had a couple chalked off, but they'll have to make those count in the second 40.
So that's how the match has unfolded to this point, with South Africa edging a nervy affair between they and France. And, well, they're not, it's not body language that's oozing confidence from the South Africans, because they know they've got a class act here up against them. But they do know that there's a bit of history on the line for them, that they could become the first South African under-20s to go back-to-back and to defend their crown, which is mad when you think about it. You think they would have won it a heap of times, but really, it's few and far between.
I think they'll all be very, very aware as well that they might have dodged a couple of bullets with the interventions from the TMO. They're not. French are fairly calm as well, which is very unlike them.
Conserving energy for the next 40 minutes. This is going to be the last time we're going to get to chat and explore topics at the half-time. Junior World Championship 2026, Georgia. How do you sum it up?
Oh, it's been brilliant. It's been a great few weeks. Been really impressed by some of the talent that's been on show across all teams. There've been some proper worldy players that are going to step up, take on the full international scene, probably in the not too distant future as well, in some cases.
Well, not too distant future, the immediacy. Vusi Moyo, who should have been here, is literally playing for South Africa as we see. Maybe their game has finished up against Wales now due to the rain delay. But last year's captain, Riley Norton, he's been with the senior squad. And then we've already mentioned as well for France, their centre pairing from last year are in the senior squad, travelling around the Southern Hemisphere and registering wins everywhere they go. Japan, Australia, you name it. And yeah, in fact, Vusi Moyo, few conversions against Wales in the win, just bringing it up. So it's exciting times to be an age grade player, because that leap is no longer a leap. If you're good enough, you're going to get the shot. And if you take your shot and it lands, you've got a bright, bright future.
They know the task. They know the opportunity.
Looking for that history, that victory, that moment to make their nations proud.
Blood, sweat and sacrifice.
This is the stuff of dreams. And it's a brilliant try in the corner.
Portugal, the Braves.
First blood, Romania.
It's on for Manu Samoa.
The Georgian Globetrotters. You may flick the switch.
A little bit of magic.
A moment to savour.
Rip-roaring rugby, and this place has erupted.
That should do it. That should seal it. This kid here can't fly.
This is their DNA. This is their moment.
Tries to step aside the offload, brilliant.
But look at the big boy. Go rumble and get you some, son.
Just drink in these moments.
Half-time in Tbilisi at the final of the Junior World Championships 2026. And Mikheil Meshki and France with a comeback to mount. Not a mammoth total, but in these rainy conditions, South Africa leading 6 points to 0. Every point is somewhat amplified because, as we've seen from that first half, tries coming at a premium.
In France, much later out of the changing room, as you'd probably expect. South Africa chomping at the bit to get going.
Well, maybe this is to do with their timings. They've been pretty keen to withdraw sort of ceremony from this final. Nothing special. They've gone for consistency, routine. They haven't even handed out jerseys. They did have a few videos from their families. They did a bit of a quiz last night, but they just wanted to keep the emotions level for such a big occasion. And that sort of mantra of, it's just another game, even though it's absolutely not just another game.
Paolo, are you there, mate?
These two know each other a lot better than you may think.
Yeah, finish strong, mate.
They had a friendly against one another, if such thing exists between France and South Africa these days, back in November. It's part of a long-term plan to expose one another to top under-20s action on an annual basis. Took place a few hours outside of Paris. And on that occasion, it was Les Bleuets who triumphed against the Junior Boks. But this is different. This is stakes as high as can be. This is 40 minutes from glory.
Okay, time on.
.40 minutes remain of the Junior World Championships 2026. And for France and South Africa, immortality awaits at the final whistle. The reigning champions leading the Northern Hemisphere powerhouse 6 points to 0, courtesy of 2 Yakin Ahmed penalties in the first half. Conditions have dried. Weather has soothed, but the hunt of the French is still on and as intense as ever. Celio got himself trapped at the bottom of all the action, and it's another penalty against
14,
France.
not rolling.
We did really well initially, Celio's wheeler, in that he wrapped up.
Outside. White on the line.
Now Zayden
on
Felix.
The line, please, White.
He just fought really hard to try and get him into touch, which is exactly the right thing to do. It just meant that he ended up on the wrong side, and as the cavalry arrived, couldn't get out quick enough, and then therefore found himself penalised.
No contest offered.
He's broken off
by the French, and then a ragdolling, a good old-fashioned one from Baptiste Verschambre. That's how you handle the South African maul.
Really held up. No, there was a player from each team. Okay, it was a maul.
Baptiste Verschambre, brilliant show of strength.
Okay, it's been a while since we've had a scrum.
He's been on the bench.
Okay.
Upper body strength.
It's been a while. Okay.
To the fore.
To the left.
You can see how hard South Africa are fighting just to get to deck. When there's one player from each team, it's a maul. Turnover to France, diffused.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Gia happy to find touch and happy to play on the halfway line.
That's another good clearance from Guillard at fullback.
Is he coming?
Quite happy to just
time off.
Shift the ball across to him.
Number 3.
Let him use his skills to clear the lines.
Okay, we're inside the 50. Okay, White, please come to the line.
Alexandre Langlois replaced by Mai Turpin.
Okay, time back on. We're inside.
So, 2 new props after Mathieu Frisac went off early. Adams winds himself up once more. And France have turned him over again. It's not the first time. And Ratte
No green.
almost gets free. Keliteona is going to really have to fight to gather his own kick.
There's a knock on there. Yeah.
And we come back for the penalty from the initial turnover.
Holding on.
That's a good option from Keliteona. There's space in behind. Might as well have a roll of the dice, see if he can regather.
Sideline. Yes.
Keliteona. I think he was just asked by Angie Seramachi whether he fancied a shot, but a clear response of a no, and that's exactly why. That's a brilliant kick to the corner from Keliteona.
Numbers are 5.
Will energise this French forward pack. Angie Seramachi waiting off.
Oh, France's line out is the architect of their own attacking downfall in this match. With such a source of joy and dominance and tries against New Zealand in the semi-finals. But it is continuing to unravel.
Wait in front.
On the biggest night of these young men's lives.
That's another massive clearance. What a display of kicking we've had here.
White's inside. You're inside. Green on the line, please.
Again, shortened line out. Ibsayen, Angie Seramachi just drifting towards the right-hand side of your picture.
Hold 2.
France's turn to steal.
Okay.
Bastien Razal off the deck, and here come France. Finally, in some flow. Celio offloading to Tio. The stadium comes alive as France begin to delight. Strangled to this point by the South Africans. But now it's Adrien Drol. A pick and go through the heart by Angie Seramachi. Riambuela tries to steal, but now it's time for French power.
Hands behind.
Tio, Guillard, Keliteona has to dance back inside when there were so many white jerseys to sling a try-scoring pass to. But that is unbelievable.
Yep.
The big wind-up from Baptiste Tio and Raphael Audebert latching on out wide to finally get France's score.
Well, Tio just fed up with South Africans getting in the way, forcing France to carry short. Finally takes the option to whip it wide. And Audebert just drifting off the pass, making it really difficult to defend. Great awareness of space and brilliant execution of skill to get the ball into that space.
They threatened, they've shown glimpses, they've had one chalked off. But when France come alive, they are such a devastating prospect. But they still trail, but just by 1.
Okay, thank you.
It is France 5, South Africa 6. But is that the try to spark the final into life?
2 and 1. Isetu, captain 17.
Liam Van Veet on for the captain, Umbulele, and Rambo Kubeka
When you're ready, kick.
wearing 17 on for Oliver Reed. Kubeka will likely take the captaincy, as he has done as one of the other leaders.
Use it!
In most of the other matches when he's been deployed in the second half. Bit of fresh energy, bit of fresh noise. The order of the day from Kevin Furt. And a bit of composure required now from France to build on this try. Célio Zouillère just waiting, lying in wait for the spill from Juste. Keleteona, big call comes from deep, and Guillard splits the backfield. Ahmed's all alone, has two French defenders bearing down upon him, but cool as you like. Fine Schoeman. And the danger kicked clear.
Okay.
Well, that was good defence from France because they had a player either side of Yakin Ahmed,
substitution,
which means he just had to shift it infield to Schoeman. Didn't quite get the connection that he may well have wanted.
Well, here's a big call. Diego Jurd returns to the field, having been a brief blood replacement for Bastien Razal, and he's on for Luca Keleteona. So Jurd will marshal the game from here on in.
He's through the middle. Yeah, he's through the middle. No, stay. Okay, penalty advantage above the sternum.
Caught high, above sternum tackle. Guillard on the glide and just matadoring South African defenders. Tio got his wires crossed for a moment, but brings in Jurd.
Penalty advantage over.
Rates. Angie Saramachi. France beginning to bloom with confidence. Rates making sure he inserts himself into the match a little more. Jurd, numbers, Razal. Oh, it was so crucial that Ahmed hung on to his bootstraps. The bench has brought life to France. Tio skipping, outfoxing, and going to within a metre.
10's got to roll.
Where's the space? Where's the opportunity?
Hands behind.
South Africa sensing their stranglehold on the final slipping for the first time in 49 fierce minutes.
Time off. Paolo, I'm going to buy you some time here. No, just give me time, okay? I've got nothing clearly grounded on the line just yet. I am going to check it, so it's going to be a no try on field. Just want to see if he's grounded before Green's got the ball. Okay. Okay. Paolo, Timo, check. I've got an on-field no try. Can't clearly see the ball grounded. Just want to make sure it hasn't been grounded by White before Green's taken possession.
Okay, on-field decision, no try. Checking if the ball was grounded before Green takes possession.
Yep.
It's a slightly different style of attack.
We just need to get the correct
from France, attacking in and around that third, fourth defender area where there's a bit more space. They've got a bit more movement in their shapes.
Okay, we're at the screen now, Paolo.
Just giving them a bit more space to run into. It's really quick ball. It's worked, and it's changed the momentum of the game. I don't think it's going to be this angle. I think it's that first angle. I mean, you can't take the actions of the ball carrier too seriously. They're always going to believe in themselves. It does look very close there, but then it does come loose. Given the fact that it's a no try, I think it's going to be very difficult for Ruben Keane to change that line of communication.
But you can't tell if it's down or on the line there before it's swiped back by the
This is the best angle, Rubes. I don't have clear evidence that the ball has been grounded by White before it's been ripped by Green.
Yep.
So you may keep your on-field decision, no try.
Okay. Come back to us, we have a decision. So it's going to be no try White's lost possession. It's going to be a scrum restart to green. Okay?
Well, I don't think...
It's going to be a scrum green. Guys,
given
no.
what was happening at that point in time, I don't think there's too many Frenchmen that will complain about that.
Scrum.
Perhaps.
Can I get set up? And then
Baptiste Verschambre might.
Okay. Nothing. Okay, on the right. Mark
Verschambre.
Okay, to the left, please.
Knows everything there is to know.
Stability's been really good, okay?
About the intensity.
Let's set up to the left.
The demands of coming up against South
Time is
Africans.
back on.
He made his Clermont senior debut in January against the Sharks in the Champions Cup in the Shark Tank. The wealth of top 14 and Pro D2 experience that exists in this French 23 is frightening. And they're beginning to get some ascendancy in the scrum, albeit illegally so, much to the disbelief of Angie Saramachi.
Yep, 17 White, collapsing.
Well, Thabet and Jockey.
Amongst you.
I think initially all the French pack thought that the penalty had gone their way, but when they stood up, they were surprised to see Ruben Keane's hand facing the South African side. Penalised for collapsing the scrum. They just started to get a bit of a nudge on there, didn't they?
2 and 6 substitution. 2 and 6 substitution.
I think I tend to agree with Ruben Keane there as well.
Stay in front, runs up.
Gabin Garot and Raphael Audebert replaced by Elia Massi of Racing and Leo Michaud of Clermont. But it's the other 6 on the field. Rasima Koza,
Take him back.
who advances. South Africa, Ahmed doesn't get the distance he wanted, but he gets the outcome. France have knocked it on, and South Africa have it in their hands with Cesar Just, who has shed his scrum hat, and he might be on here for Ahmed. First to the ball, a chip forward on the left, and a ball that just will not obey the French masters in the backfield. Rattez buys he and his team enough time with the footwork.
Stay behind. Use it. Leave it. 12.
But a bit of invention, a bit of ingenuity has sent France all the way to 5 meters from their line.
No.
Well, a really important clearance from the French. The blink of an eye, they're down the other end of the field, the South Africans. Again, it's a little chip. We've seen those over the past week or so from Ethan Adams, wanting Yaki Ahmed to chase onto the ball.
No, compete. Sack's good.
Schoeman, head on a swivel. And South Africa revert to type through Adams. Muller will do the same. Big bruising carry over the attempt from Jerd. They're taking it in terms, the 10, 12, 13. Adams, Muller, Ahmed.
No, Green's put him there.
Then a couple of forwards, real big denters. Muller to Adams, who gets his ankles removed by a low-flying
Green's lost contact.
dive bomb tackle.
Green's lost control before contact.
Quite brilliant.
Cross forward.
Well, it's Bastien Rassal, I think, wasn't it? Knows that he can't.
Last picture I saw, he's gone in.
Let Ethan Adams had a head of steam.
Okay.
He's got his nose across the face and he's still putting his head in the spokes. Great bravery from the French inside centre.
Stability.
Guillard, Axel Guillard, the latest to make way for France, and Hugo Avogadro of Grenoble comes into the back line. Probably take up station at fullback, but France in attack have got a full back line to work with, and they're trying to create some width, but they shear through the centre of the Springbok defence. Razal picks and goes. Jurd looking for Jabion Joker. Dudu taking the French to within 5. Anji Seramachi. The ball dislodged as a heavy hit comes in from behind. Ibsayen. South Africa, it's their turn to be on the defensive ropes. It's a brave carry from Dro. But South Africa have reorganised. Take up station at fullback, but France in attack have got a full back line to work with, and they're trying to create some width, but they shear through the centre of the Springbok defence. Razal picks and goes. Jurd looking for Jabion Joker. Dudu taking the French to within 5. Anji Seramachi. The ball dislodged as a heavy hit comes in from behind. Ibsayen. South Africa, it's their turn to be on the defensive ropes. It's a brave carry from Dro. But South Africa have reorganised themselves.
Okay, he's rolled.
On their feet, filling the defensive line, and France almost knocking on.
No, 3.
Tillot.
Knock on advantage.
Too much fizz on the pass. Felix tries to scamper free. Instead, it'll be Schumann, and France have got no one at home. And Rassi Varga is hunting it down. But the touchline thwarts he and South Africa's dreams of a counter try.
Well, great recognition from Schumann of the pace of Rassi Varga.
Send him on now.
And the space available. Just knocked the ball into it and said, right, get after it, use your wheels. This is really starting to open up now.
Time off. We have another substitution.
Ethan Adams off the field. Samuel Badenhorst with the Stormers on.
Are you in or back 10? We need a hooker. We have someone that's 2 and 2. Okay, good. Okay, stay 10.
Jaden Brits.
Time back on.
In for Andre Schumann. Schumann has had a very good game. Ibsayen
backwards
is off. So many fresh faces at a pivotal moment in the match. Bobby Bissou.
Use it!
Taking the place in the French back row. Brits sends it into orbit. It's a horrible one to be under, and it breaks, and South Africa make France pay.
It'll be checked. Yeah.
Samuel Badenhorst, it must be his first touch, has latched onto a loose ball after a bomb descended from the Georgian skies from the boot of the other replacement, Jaden Brits. Inspired substitutions from Kevin Foot.
No, you can still get set up.
Will go on, make an impact. And that's exactly what Samuel Badenhorst has done. Reacted quickest. You'd have to say slightly fortunate the ball bounced right into his path. This will be checked.
Check.
Time off.
I'll show you a clear knock-on by Green in the contact in the air.
Okay, checking a potential knock-on by Green in the air.
With the words of Paulo Duarte, the Portuguese TMO was not potential.
Images coming now.
Clear.
Okay, we're going to need a tight angle on this one, Paulo.
This is the best angle now.
I can see a green hand in the middle of that dislodges it forward. Are you seeing the same thing?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Okay, Paulo, we have a decision. I've seen the green hand.
See the fingers go back.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah. Yep, agreed. Paulo, you can come back to us to have a decision. So it's been clearly knocked on by green in the air. It's going to be no try, and we have a scrum restart just on the 22. Just outside, yeah.
But one thing's for sure, if you're here in this stadium tonight and you're supporting France or South Africa, it's an emotional roller coaster when it comes to try time.
Okay, 2 more meters, guys. Two more
Ended up being
backwards.
pretty clear and apparent.
Mark said, let's go.
TMO, adamant. I can show you a clear knock on.
Let's go.
Just a warning shot to France. Yes, they're 1 point behind, but there's definite shift in momentum in this game. For the past 10, 12 minutes, it's all been France.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
France have finally got some stability at scrum time, and they've got a bit of room down the right. Up to the halfway, almost. South Africa defending very narrow.
Advantage.
Jabu and Jokke.
16 green, offside.
Well, the speed of the ball saw
after the break, 16
Van
offside.
Fake. Offside.
Okay, shot. Shot called.
Whoa. This is a big shot called.
And Paulo just confirming we're on the mark here. Thank you.
What?
We're on the mark.
Got one of the chops for his old times, did Van Veek, as he tried to roll out of the way. This is enormous. Well, they'll need a good kick chase here, will France, all the way up the field.
He was out practicing in a torrent of rain and slotting them all before the match. And in clearer conditions, he might have had the distance.
22.
But it was pulled wide. And South Africa remain in the lead.
Well, in a tight game like this, if someone's got the confidence to step up, put their hand up and say, give me it, I'll have a shot, then why not?
Stay behind. Let's go now, 10.
Charge down, but still sufficient power to scramble away beyond the halfway line. And quite the reception party, led by Kubeka. Jerd, nowhere to go, but into the big men of South Africa.
It's a tackle!
Baptiste Verschambre. Doesn't get far, neither does Rates. Jerd wanted Michaud to run hard, receives it back. And a bit of explosivity from Massi. The replacement hooker, round the corner, careering. Is the monstrous frame of Mai Turpin. France continuing to probe the short side. Jerd fires it across and invites the South African blitz to present themselves. Back to the short side, back to Michaud. France beginning to find their rhythm. Thiel conducting things increasingly. Bradenhorst buries his left shoulder into the second row.
Player falling.
An exhausting passage for both sides. But this time, South Africa swallowing in defense. Round the corner, then once again, and then to Bobby Bisu. Bisu fending off the attentions of would-be South African defenders and then just motoring forward with them still clinging on.
Hold green. It's not gone in the tackle.
Well, there was always space on this near side edge, and they had to get the ball there at some point. But it was the South African line speed which was just shutting that on that option.
Number 3.
This is so tight.
Mark set.
Both teams capable of smashing each other off the ball.
Okay,
both teams
we have subs.
capable of making scything line breaks.
Okay, we're all done now. All right. Okay, let's get
so
set
some
up
changes.
To the left.
Thomas Belling.
Let's go.
The Lions wearing 20 onto the field. And so too, Luan Vandenberg. Danny Kruger.
Crouch!
Replaced in the front row.
Bind! Set!
Wasi Viambuera, the other to go off. Angie Seramachi picked up and dumped by the opposition fly half. And just some confusion, just some mixed messaging from the French, and South Africa latching on to that hesitation.
Just need to be careful, the French. They don't start getting on each other's backs. They have the capability of doing that sometimes.
Not now, okay? We're all good now. Let's go. Let's go.
Head in hand stuff from Romeo Bonner Martin.
What about the tackle on Angie Seramachi? Big ball carrier for the French. Standout player for them, their captain.
Crouch!
Yakin Ahmed sticks him on his backside.
Set!
A defensive quandary as well for South Africa.
A penalty advantage.
They fish the ball out and fizz it away to Samuel Badenhorst.
Turnover's good. We're coming back for the scrum penalty.
Well, that's exactly what South Africa needed, a penalty to pump it clear of their 22 and start to build some of their own pressure
folding down.
in the French half.
Loose head, collapsing, going in.
South Africa at the moment showing the grit of why they're on their longest ever winning streak in Junior World Championship history.
That's it. Come.
10 in a row.
Yeah.
No South African side have ever done that before.
Move.
But it'll matter for little if tonight isn't number 11
into the 50.
and they get their hands on the trophy once more. France's tactic clear to try and sack it at source, but they're drawing penalties.
17 side entry.
Badenhorst slipped through the first hit
Green, you
from
have
Bonner
advantage.
Martin. And South Africa making real headway here. But Tommy, how emotionally, psychologically
17, was it?
hurtful is that when you
through
do
the
turn
side.
the ball over, you do win the contact, but then you get dragged back for a penalty immediately afterwards?
I mean, it is, but France have to stay believing that they can do this. It hasn't taken them long to get back upfield, and they stayed up there for ample amount of time. It was only an individual error
Make
and
sure the sack's
perhaps
immediate, okay?
a bit of confusion in communication that caused them to turn the ball over.
Outside the 50.
Unfortunately for them, whenever South Africa had a look,
no compete.
They've looked incredibly dangerous.
We're still moving. Okay, 18 out. No.
France struggling to contain the Junior Boks pack. They break free, they offload, Muller arrives like a missile to potentially detonate French Junior World Championship dreams.
Well, Marcus Müller, he's a bundle of pain for whoever he plays against.
I've got a clear grounding on my side at the moment, Paolo.
Big, powerful runner, strong in defence. But look at the offload from Van Veek. Fights to stay on his feet. Ball back in two hands into the on-rushing Marcus Müller, who'd picked a beauty of a line. What a time to dot down for a 5-pointer.
Ahmed lasers it through the uprights, and the significance of the conversion is it is now a 2-score game.
Thank you, we're ready to go.
That's such a good offload from Van Veek under incredible amount of pressure.
Good stuff, Paolo, keep it up.
You can see what it means to the coaching staff. High fives all around.
The South African bench emptied with Jathan Orange
Okay, we're outside.
on with his hand up, begging for a carry. Instead, it'll be the other second row who's still on. Hatting, Kubeka, Rambo Kubeka takes South Africa to be on their 22. Another try now, kills the contest. And South Africa are smelling French blood. Bleuets blood. Oh, it's not gonna quite stick.
No. No. Yeah, agreed. Yeah. I'm not clear offside either.
France are hanging by a thread.
Knock on. No. No.
Again.
No.
It's a big collision, a big carry, and that just means that France
cannot have you challenging every
have
decision.
to retreat.
Okay?
What about the ball on the inside?
Understood. Understood. Mark set.
What about
Sure.
the hand of Diego Jerd?
I'm happy.
If he hadn't have got that,
Mark set, that's all.
Marcus Müller
Set
would
to
have
the
caught
left,
that at
please.
full tilt.
Not clearly. We thought he was put onside, okay? Crouch! Bind! Set! Advantage! Green collapse.
Oh, a brutal tackle
I've got both players low
coming
there,
in
Paolo.
from
No, fair
Yakin
play.
Ahmed.
Yeah. No, they're both very low.
His
Green tight head
physicality
collapse to his knees.
is quite terrifying for a 10.
Yep. Thank you.
And Bastien Razal is
Green
someone who
collapse.
doesn't shy
Tight
away
head
from
to
those
his
elements
knees.
of the game.
Okay, just not every time, okay?
France certainly won't have given up hope here. But they need to score, and they need to do so quick. Bobby Bissou blows through the South African defence, one-on-one, back door, and gobbled up by Rambo Kubeka. Gobbled up and returned with devastating interest. Surely not. South Africa going the length of the field to seal their title. Oh,
Still live.
it's breathless. It is edge of your seat stuff.
Gert Kemp,
Okay, that's enough.
take a bow. But Bobby Bissou, what were you doing? What were you thinking? Keep the ball. Keep hold of
Time
it.
off, please.
The last thing you want
Okay.
right now
Time off. We've got substitution for White, 18.
is this mob running at you, and that's exactly what
Time
happened.
off, please.
Just remember, by the way, this man's a back rower. Wow. What a contribution from Gert Kemp.
Saba? Okay. Okay, thank you.
We'll get him running. Get the big boy
Okay,
from
water
Bordeaux
off now,
running.
Please. Water off.
He got
Take our time here.
a couple of
Okay,
tries
clearly in. Just wait.
last year
Wait.
in the third place playoff
Time's up.
against
Time's
Argentina.
off. Just wait.
He traded every try
Three.
that he's ever
Clearly
scored
says this receiver, okay?
for one here tonight to get
Time on.
France back into
Swap.
the contest. Angie Seramachi, South Africa have done well to keep the captain quiet.
Use it!
Big contest
Okay,
coming
nothing
up.
clear there. Backwards off green.
Avo Gardero doesn't return the ball to French hands. Ahmed, he senses
Okay,
South
penalty
Africa are
advantage.
growing in confidence. Thomas
Above the
Belling
sternum, 3 wide.
draws a penalty, eminently kickable for the Yakin Ahmeds of this world.
Can you still have advantage?
But South
Yes, you do.
Africa want to finish this emphatically. They want to put
It's all right, we've still got
any
advantage.
sense of a comeback
Keep that
beyond
mark,
doubt.
Okay.
Quebecer to Badenhorst, who's been a huge presence since coming on. One switch, one laser line. And Cheswell Juice officially ends the French resistance.
Paulo, you've heard that. We'll buy you time.
The Junior Boks are going back to back.
It's such a good line from Cheswell Juice.
Well done, Gunza.
Just lets the ball come right across that channel. All of the French defenders follow him. And look at the hole that opens up.
We haven't had a stoppage. We do have
Alcide and Felix dragging boatloads of defenders with him. And Cheswell Juice taking full advantage of the hole that's created and left behind.
Just hold, please. Don't worry about the shot clock, okay? Can you please turn the shot clock off? Yeah, time off, please. Yeah, we will have a penalty restart.
Well, something is being checked in the background. Not entirely
If
sure
the player's
what.
in touch. Correct, yeah, okay. Correct, yep.
Yeah, the player is in touch. You want to
Okay.
go formal?
Yeah, let's sell this. Put it up on the screen, thanks, Paulo. TMO check. Paulo, we just want to check potential in touch by South Africa in the same phase of play.
Number 15, green. I'll show you the best angles.
Well, it's been a final of faux tries.
The foul play happened after the player was in touch. It's foul play. Okay.
Tonight, we may yet see another struck from the record. Alcide and Felix.
Sure he is.
So the player's in touch. Good.
Yeah.
So we'd have to discuss this. If the player's in touch, okay, the penalties happened after the player's in touch. Okay. I'm happy we go back to the player in touch. Okay.
I'm happy to say that decision.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. All right. Paulo, we have a decision. Okay, so the player's clearly in touch.
Okay, back to you.
Player's clearly in touch. We're going to go back for the line-out, okay?
Maybe the Junior Boks aren't going back to back just yet.
Thank you.
A lifeline for the French.
Yeah.
Is 5 meter out from
But
the
they're hanging
control
on.
line.
No, so it was after.
In direction
Fingertip
of
stuff now
the
for
French.
France.
Then it happened after, okay? So we have to play what's first was the player in touch. Huh? No, your player was in touch. No.
Do they take this?
Exactly there.
Okay, thank you.
I think it's a deception, because actually it doesn't actually look like his boot touches the floor.
It's almost hovered above the grass. Angie Seramachi, can he carry his team forward once more? He does so down the 5-meter channel, but you're just running in to brick wall after brick wall, usually built in Bloemfontein. Bobby Bisu, they need more from him. What a no-look ball from Valentin Uto.
Okay, sternum tackle, green. I don't have a number. 20 green above the sternum.
Well, they've got to go for broke
20 green
here.
above the sternum.
Diego Jurd has to go for broke.
They sent it deep into the stands.
Yeah. Yep.
But for France, they are 40 meters away.
Okay. We got a ball coming
from being back in the conversation. Remember, they need 2 scores. There'll be a point when they may have to make a decision as to whether to go for a penalty or the full 5, but they've got to win their own set piece first. And
tackle release!
And if it is to fall the side of South Africa tonight, the French can certainly look to that.
No, dominant tackle.
As their undoing. They just haven't been able to build pressure through their line out, through their scrum. And Brits employs the same tactic that almost yielded a Baden-Horst winner. We've had
knock-on advantage.
2 tries chalked off for South Africa.
Okay, 10 to strip.
But Gert Kempers has looked as good as any back, capable of scoring a worldie out wide. Baden-Horst finding the meters easy. Muller finding
penalty
the meters
advantage.
so much more direct.
Yeah, 13 above the sternum.
Above the sternum, draws the whistle from the referee. Yakin Ahmed loses his footing as the 22 opens up.
Yeah, we've still got it.
Was that knocked on?
You still have advantage.
Play
22.
still progresses
Keep
and
that
time
one.
ticks away. France fighting for their lives.
He's held it.
Baden-Horst is denied his legs to continue his run. Oh, it's unrelenting. It is bone-rattling defence from France, from South Africa, who are relishing every hit. Yakin Ahmed somersaulting South Africa
I don't have that as a clear jump
to under-20s immortality.
I've got a live read.
Well, Yakin Ahmed,
okay, it'll be checked.
he's been outstanding throughout the whole tournament.
I'm happy. We should still have advantage.
As you've mentioned, incredibly physical, brilliant goal kicker, and manages his team so well. But my, when he carries, does he hit the line with pace. Not sure whether he's dived there, because I think Massey's actually hit him.
Just give us space.
Well, we saw something similar with Rory McAfee for Scotland.
Don't worry. Okay, time's off.
With a penalty going against him for vaulting over the tackle. And we're running the risk of a record number of tries chalked off in a final.
Time off. Paulo.
I'll show you the actions of the green player just before the contact.
Okay, so we're just checking if 10 green has jumped into that tackle. We also have penalty advantage for a sternum tackle if we need to come back against 13 white. Yep. So we're at the screen here now, Paulo, when you got the angles.
Angles ready now.
Did Yakin Ahmed jump into and over the challenge? It does look that way.
This one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm seeing 2 feet on the ground planted, and then he's jumped over that defender. Yeah, okay. It's clear from that. He's got 2 feet really planted on the ground and jumps over the defender. You guys seeing the same thing? Okay, Paolo, we have a decision. Okay. From those angles, we can clearly see that 10 green jumps over the defender. Okay, there's going to be no try. We're coming back for a penalty advantage. Sternum tackle, number 13, white.
Agree.
South Africa put the celebrations on ice once more.
High tackle.
And the French champagne is tentatively balanced back on it. That is, if they can find 8 points or more from somewhere in a rapidly evaporating match clock.
Jumped over the defender. Okay.
Well, South Africa are leading by 8.
Jumped over the defender.
This takes them to 11 if it goes over.
Good process, boys. Well done.
So
keep it up.
The equation hasn't changed as far as requiring 2 scores is concerned. But it's a few more points, and it is 60 punishing seconds out of the match clock for France. And Yakin Ahmed will use every last second. And of course he'll nail it. He's nailed nearly everything that his foot has touched since he touched down in Georgia. South Africa are 90 seconds from glory.
No. No. He has to roll.
Attacking
roll, okay?
in a pack. These big bruising baby Boks making dents into the French defensive wall.
Okay, give me 30 seconds, please. Timekeeper.
And each dent.
Okay, it's just a knock-on advantage.
One depression closer.
We have knock-on advantage.
To France.
Knock on.
Seeing their hopes of a title slip away.
Lost forward by White. Okay,
I think
set up,
the realization is beginning to set in to the eyes, the minds, the hearts, the souls of the South Africans.
Let's go. We're good. Let's set up. Mark's over here. Let's go. Thank you.
There's no time left for France.
Thank you.
It is
Crouch.
mere formalities.
Bind. Set.
And one last scrum to savour. Yakin Ahmed kicks the Junior Boks into history. Not a classic final, but this South African side, a rare vintage. For the first time in their fated history, at the Junior World Championships, the Junior Boks have gone back-to-back. The reigning champions continue to reign supreme. France devastated. But South Africa on top of the Junior World Championship world once more. Full time in the final. France 5, South Africa 16.